I did it again. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing good, and welcome to another episode of Wish.com magic. That is right, I went on Wish.com once again and bought a bunch of the cheapest magic products I could possibly find. Today we're gonna open them up, test them out, see if they're any good, and this is actually the most amount of tricks I've ever bought from Wish.com, and also the cheapest order. So this could be really terrible, in other words. Without further ado, let's crack it open and see what we get. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh wow, where do I even start? Once again, I got these so long ago, I literally can't remember what's inside any of them. We'll start with the box, because that is intriguing to me. What are these? Okay, so we've got this sort of lens thing, this like dark sort of circle, and we've also got this, which has like a playing card on one side and some money on the other, some like miniature money. What? Why did I get this? What is this? Oh, okay, I understand it. That took me a minute to work out, but I was just sort of playing around with it. I knew that this thing was meant to disappear. I remember from the images now that the card is meant to disappear and reappear. And the way you do it is you kind of put it on and twist it. So you sort of show like, oh, I've just got this sort of black disc. Think of your card. And then it appears just like that. I'm sure that's it. I remember you can also like do a sort of slow vanish or appearance. It's kind of nice. It's very simple. It's not something I would perform, but it's an interesting visual, so it goes in the good pile. Let's move on to the next trick. Oh yeah, sponge balls. I got some sponge balls because I don't currently own any sponge balls. I know, I'm a magician, I don't own sponge balls, what a crime. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to buy some for the first time in years. Never been a fan of sponge ball magic, just doesn't really fit my style, but let's see if I can actually remember how to do this. This is probably gonna be terrible, so forgive me, the sponge ball experts that are watching, but we've got two sponge balls right here. I'm gonna place one in this hand and the other in this hand. With just a blow, it travels across. Just like that. What? Crazy. How did he do it? That false transfer was so clean. I used to be pretty good at this, but I'm not that good anymore. I don't think it looks that nice. Let's give this one a go. Okay, we've got the sponge ball right here. I'm gonna squish it into my fist. Definitely just squishing it into my fist and not into anything else. And then with just a blow, it turns into a cube. You didn't see anything. All right, take number two. We take the sponge ball, we place it into my hand just like this, and with a snap, it turns into a cube. That's better. Yeah, I like it. It's going in the good pile. Although I don't like the trick, those particular props, if you're into sponge ball magic, are good. So yeah, who'd have thought it? I'm putting the sponge balls in the good pile. Moving on to the next package. Oh, this is a big one. What have we got here? Oh, more classic magic. So this is the levitating rope trick. So I guess you sort of hold it in the middle and pick it up like this.
We were fooled.
Wow, the floating Indian rope trick. How is this possible? And then you click your fingers and it collapses. It's not very good. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of this. I mean, I don't like the trick usually anyway, but the build quality here is terrible. Like, the inside tubing is just coming through the rope, and it just doesn't behave like a normal rope. Yeah, that's going in the bad pile, I'm afraid. This is really bad quality. That's a shame. Moving on to the next trick. What have we got? Are these just thumb tips? Oh, these are not just thumb tips. Oh, this is interesting. I've got to get a glass of water. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm excited about this one. Oh, it's covered in Vaseline. Why is it covered in Vaseline? That is absolutely disgusting. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is dripping with grease. Why? There's no need for that. Oh, it stinks as well. Why did I smell it? All right, I've washed it off. That is much better. So this apparently should be able to make a mug float. I think the mug's too heavy. Let's try like a plastic cup or something. Oh, we could be in business here. What? The floating cup. That does not at all look like it's just glued to my thumb. Whoa! If you haven't worked it out, it's a suction cup. on a thumb tip, and it's meant to make it look like the cup floats. It's very, very weak though. Maybe the grease it was covered in like helps, and I've just washed it off. Okay, I'm gonna open a new one. No, this one's bone dry. This one's not even covered in grease. Why was the other one so greasy? This is completely dry. Oh, this one works much better. There we go. I think this one was just a defect. That one's fine. All right, let's imagine we're just at a party setting, completely natural, nothing wrong with my empty plastic cup. I'm holding it in a completely normal way, right? And then suddenly, it just starts to... Whoa! Make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. Yeah, this is weird. This is an extremely weird trick. It's going in the bad pile, without question. It's just, it doesn't work. It's absolutely horrible. I need to wash my hands again. Like, why did I touch that? Moving on, we have a deck of cards. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this is the first like full deck of cards trick that I've ever bought from wish.com. So very interested to see the quality of this. It doesn't even say bicycle, it just says bicycle. Ah yes, some standard issue bicycle playing cards. Excellent. Oh wow, this is the most knockoff of knockoffs I've ever seen. Just the whole box just feels like just a printout. Like the logo's all wrong. This doesn't even say bicycle. It says Chinese playing cards on either side. The back design is kind of bicycle related, but they've literally just slapped like bicycle.png on the back of it. Like this is so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that is card quality you can really appreciate. Oh, that is awful. The jokers, if you're interested, you get one in color, one in black and white. The Ace of Spades, to give them credit, hasn't been completely ripped off from the United States Playing Card Company, but everything else has. What does this deck do though? Is it marked or something? Oh yeah, it's marked. Oh, I spotted that immediately. Right there, King of Diamonds. Hopefully you can see that. Wow, yeah, this is not a marked deck I'm ever going to use. Certainly not. Oh, you can see through them. Are you kidding me? That you don't need it to be marked. You can just see through them without even needing the markings. You literally do not need the markings. At arm's length, I can totally see what these are. That's the Ace of Hearts right there. Let's just go to another random card. 4 of Spades, I think? Yeah, you don't even need the markings, you can just see through. That's so good. Just as I'm closing the box, there's a little message on the tab. It says, the deck can make many awesome card magic effects. Of course, if your sleight is very excellent, then you can use it to perform more card tricks. The deck's handling feeling is very comfortable. That is not the word I would use, but it starts with a C. I'm gonna put that in the bad pile, definitely. Oh dear God. I am scared of this. I do not know what this is at all. It looks like tubes of paint to me. I don't know, but then it's sort of got a weird plastic case. Okay, so it sort of rolls. It's like a sort of scroll. Is this some sort of like money printing thing? I have it in my head that like you put something in here and it sort of scrolls around. Let's see if we've got like cash or something. For some reason, it just does not feel right putting actual money in something that has come from wish.com. We scroll and, oh, hey, that's got quite a nice little visual to it. You turn the paper into money. This is good. This has got a good build quality. Like, it feels sturdy. It feels like it's something you could go out and perform. It's got a nice visual to it. That moment of the paper turning into the money, it looks really nice. It's definitely going in the good pile. Definitely. I really like it. Which means we are onto the final package, the final trick, and it is mouth coils. Oh no. The reason I'm saying oh no is because I know I've got to try this out. I know I've got to put this in my mouth. Oh dear me. Okay, it doesn't smell too bad. Sometimes these wish.com products just inexplicably stink, but this one actually doesn't, which I'm very glad about because this is the only one I'm actually having to put in my mouth. I actually had a gag reflex. I actually just gagged. Come on, Cavan, you can do this. All the cool kids are doing it. All the TikTok magicians are doing it. Let's go. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Oh my God. First time trying one of those, I've got to say, it's harder than it looks. It really is. It made me want to gag at the end for some reason, not sure why. But yeah, it's good. So there we have it for this episode of trying Wish.com magic tricks. I really hope you enjoyed this one. And today was actually a bit of a stinker for Wish.com. We had some really, really bad tricks, but also some pretty good ones. I guess you kind of get what you pay for. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below on your way out. That is always appreciated. It really does help the channel out. And if you are new, then consider subscribing down below and join the channel. Here we do anything and everything to do with magic. So if you're a magician, make sure to subscribe. This is the channel for you, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care, guys.